All right, we are here at Genoa Veterans Park. All right, Genoa Veterans Park. We had some good music in the vehicle, and now we are going to reflect on that park. It is Saturday morning, early October, yes, 2024. September, October, yes, about 5th of October 2024, the year of the 2024. And here we are in this Veterans Memorial Park. There is like a little lake here, and I want to show you. Genoa, it's a very small town in Ohio. It's like a very quiet town, Sleepy Hollow type of town. And here we are in the park, and on the other side of the park are the fields, like these endless cornfields, farms. But here we are in a little park. Well, I don't know what to make of it. It's like any other park, but this one, there's a lake in the middle, and that lake, it's here, and it's gated. And I see some people already. You see that kid over there walking? I'm wondering how the kid got there. You see, because this thing, it's gated here. You cannot go in, but the kid is there. And there are some boats. I don't know. There is like a beach, but nobody seems to have access to the beach. But that kid over there, see? I show you. There you have it. See? All right. You got the idea. So now, the first thing that kind of occurred to me, it's why this lake, it's gated like this with this kind of stuff here. It's kind of not good, in my opinion. All right, you can think whatever you think. Maybe this water, it's a reserve for the drinking water, but I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just trying to say that this thing, it's not pretty. This is not beautiful thing here. That's all I can say. Now, it's a big lake. It's a nice lake. Yes, there are people walking on the other side of the beach. You cannot see them. I can see them. You see? How they get there? That's the question. Why this fence here? If I was somebody with authority here in this town, the first thing I would do is take off this. Yes, the whole lake is surrounded, you see. I don't know why. It's just ugly. That's all I'm saying. You have a lake and you have this fan. What does it do? I don't know. People will overcome this thing anyway. They will get inside anyway. So why would you have it? This is here. You see, it's a huge area with many tables, like 16 tables. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 20 of those tables. 20 of those tables can hold 4 people, like 100 people house. Here is the 100 people plus house, and voila, there is a fireplace. Very beautiful, very well done. I like this kind of stuff. You see, unfortunately, it's empty. It's Saturday morning, there's no celebration. Why? I guess people, maybe because it's too early. That's why, maybe because it's too early. But some people are coming already. Now we have to walk a little bit here to see where exactly we are going. Maybe there is a bigger lake after that lake, but I don't think so. Now these guys behind me, they have fishing gear. You see, in Ohio, a lot of people like to fish. Hoppa, look at that. Huh. This is the end of the gate. Well, does this make sense? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. We have that here, and all of a sudden, you see, there's nothing. There is nothing, and now we get to the lake. Now let's go quickly here, immediately, just to show you. You see? All right, that was the family. They just came here, family, 2 kids, mother and father. They just came here and they will be fishing, and I will be watching from this. Oh, look at how beautiful is this. Wow, that lake is something. Yes, here is the lake. And I already see 1 family, 2 families, 3 families, 4 families. Yes, they took positions. Now there's gonna be a fishing thing here. It's gonna be fishing. And now I want to show you something interesting. You see, I guess the lake is deep. It looks deep here, but look over here. You see, this is how the lake, it's crystal clean. And there are the fish. These are school of about 50-100 fishes. They are small fish here. We are not looking for those. We are looking for the bigger ones. But I don't see them. The bigger ones are deep inside, down. Now these guys, they came because they saw me here and they immediately came. They are thinking, this is what they are thinking. They are thinking that I'm gonna give them some food, you see. You see them? I don't know if you can see them on camera. I cannot see it on the screen. They are there. Come on guys, where are you? Okay, I show you here. You see, look at this. You see, they are waiting for me. Exactly. There are many of them. Here there are 20 fishes, or fish. What is the right thing? Fishes? 20 fishes or 20 fish? You tell me. You know better. Now the fish is here, many of them. And the lake is here. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That area over there, starting from, oh wow, you see? Starting from there, this whole perimeter all the way up to here, it's gated with this fence. I don't know why, that must be a reason. And the beach is also in that area. That's what it is here. Now we can circle the lake and go back to the area. But this is a very beautiful place that I found here. You see the rocks here, they are very strange rocks. They are in strange shape, as though somebody was I don't know, I think they are strange, slightly strange, because they have experienced the water. I believe the water goes up and down in this lake a little bit. Anyway, so I go through this thing here, and it's quite beautiful here, to be honest. But it's nothing to compare with the lakes of New Jersey. I can tell you that. That is like that is very vague to comparison to New Jersey Lake. So next one here. Hi guys. Oh, you see? Well, that is the lake. You see, they have these benches and this fishing areas, and families, they come here to fish. You see, it's a very deep lake, I believe. It's not very big as a surface, but it's kind of deep. Maybe it's artificial. I believe it's artificial lake. It has to be. All the lakes here in Ohio that I have seen, most of them are made up, artificial, human created lakes. And here, in memory of Timothy J. Fisher, in recognition of your loyalty, dedication to the village of Genoa and surrounding community, the directors, officers, and the employees of Genoa Bank. Now, this Genoa Bank keeps coming up. This bank is running the whole show. Yeah, Genoa Bank, it's probably independent bank, a small bank that is survived. And the people must be very resilient. Resiliency is the name of this bank, Genoa Bank. They are resilient to compete with the bigger banks. Probably they have deep connections with the local community. Maybe the local community is supporting the banksters of Genoa banking cartel. I put it this way. Now we go around. That's another beach here, you see. I was telling you about these rocks. They are strange rocks, as though the dinosaurs here, steps from the prehistoric animals and birds, was carved here. Yeah, the whole rock, it's like that. Well, that's interesting to know how this lake. Hey, if you know, put it on the comments. It looks like cut out, like directly vertical here, especially on this thing. It looks like very deep lake. Maybe I ask. Hey guys, good morning. Do you know, guys, how deep the lake is?
I have no idea.
Nobody knows. It looks very deep. Huh. All right, so we don't know the depth of the lake, but it looks deep. Oh, by the way, let me show you what's behind the lake. As I told you in the beginning of the video, look at that. You see, there's the lake, and after the lake, just like this little thing, and voila, the endless flatland. The trees here in Ohio, trees like that, they are not very popular. I just had a conversation. It is November 5th, October, not November 5th. November 5th is election day for 2024 America. It is October 5th, 1 month from the election day. Now look at these trees, they are still green. And I just had a phone call with New Jersey people, and they said everything in New Jersey, it's already yellow and brown, and most of the leaves are down. But here in Ohio, there's not too much yellow, as you can see. It's all green. Maybe the trees here are they like to stay for long. You see, there's a few yellowish leaves, but not too much. Where in New Jersey, like right now, when I'm doing this video in October, everything it's already on the floor, the foliage, and everything it's changed colors. Autumn there, it's not very far away. Jersey and New York State are just about 8 hours drive, a little bit more north, a little bit more northeast. But here in Ohio, everything seems to be green in the beginning of October. So yes, I said that. Here it is now. Yeah, that is very interesting here because you see, again, this is like a very steep lake, and there's a, that's interesting. How is this there? See that tree? Cannot see the tree. I guess this tree is sticking from the bottom of the lake. Yeah, that's the lake in Genoa. We don't know, Genoa or Genoa. We don't know the right pronunciation, but it's not of that big importance. The local people pronounce it correct. We are just passing through here. Just passing through. Well, yeah, and I guess that is the only lake that people can come here. I don't know. In this area, I have noticed that every house has a lake, like a little lake. Not very little. It's like 10 swimming pools or 20 or 100 swimming pools put together, and each house has one. They are artificially made, all these lakes. It's like a big hole in the ground dug up and then surrounded with stones or gravel, and water is pumped in for a while, and then once the water is there, then it's naturally stay there, and then the rainwater keeps the level of these private lakes. Now I have seen lakes here when the house is functional. When there are people in the house, the lakes are good. When the house is being sold or when it has been on the market for a while, for some reason the lakes are no more full with water. They are just empty. Maybe, I don't know, it takes some care to maintain the water in it. I don't know, it's just the rain. But anyway, one guy told me that when he built his lake, which was last year, he said it took him almost 7-8 months to fill it up with water, with a special pump, not electrical, like a gasoline engine pump, gasoline operated engine pump. And he said we were in this creek over there, like almost a mile away. So we brought the water from a mile away, almost a mile away, to his lake in his house. It's not like big like this. This is a big lake, but I guess this lake was created the same way. First there was nothing, it was just flat land. Then we dig a hole, big hole, and then we start, filling this big hole with water. And after 1 year, wow, we have a lake, you see. And then the rain, naturally, around the lake, of course, there are trees everywhere. Around lakes there are trees, because trees like water. These trees, I believe, they was planted here by humans. They just didn't show up naturally, because in Ohio trees are not very common. Most common is the flat land, and here and there are some trees, yes, but maybe just in this part of Ohio. Ohio is big. Someone told me, actually, Kristen, she said, hey, there are mountains here. We yet waiting to see the mountains in Ohio. Appalachians are here. The Appalachian part of the Appalachian rig is here as well, but we don't know. We're gonna look at the map. Now we are just mostly walking on the ground with the camera and doing this type of video, so you can visually see what's going on. Today is Saturday. Saturday is Saturday, and people are kind of, Saturday-ish. They are not at work. They are chilling. Ohioans, everyone have one of those quads, like little carts. They are engine operated, and some people even have like so-called golf carts, kind of like those, but electrically operated, electrical with batteries, and they use them to go around the streets. Sometimes you don't see cars on the street, sometimes you see these quads, vehicles, little vehicles for 1 or 2 people. Sometimes they're for 4 people, but not like a big car for big mileage. There, these vehicles cover like a small area here. Maybe you go 5-10 miles and that's it. You see, people like to use them. This is how they look like. See, they're a little bit noisy, but it is what it is, because they have noisy engines inside. The noisy engines are noisy because they need more power. There are a few brand names of this. One of those, it is called, you see, like this one is called Polaris. 2 weeks ago I was in a house of somebody and they was trying to fix this Polaris, and the guy said, it's a crap. Everything, it's the tubing and the piping that are like they are very thin. The tubes that are making the body of these Polaris vehicles are very thin, and the guy say, yeah, this is Chinese made garbage. Yeah, it is what it is. America runs on Chinese technology now, unfortunately. Where is the great American technology like Ford Motor Company and all these other stuff? Now we only have Tesla in America, and of course the Chinese stole the Tesla technology very quickly and made it better. And that's what the Chinese do. They take everything and they make it better. Of course, because they don't spend time for research. Why they have to spend time for research and development when they can take it right from, guess who? Elon Musk. Or somebody who already spent like millions and billions of dollars to develop the technology. So our Chinese friends, they just take it, they make it, they improve it, they make it better. And that's how. Now this one is interesting thing here, you see. This is for skateboard guys and gals. Yes, it's good. So yes, and I want to show you finally. So it is already 25 minutes. I don't want to bore you. There's nothing really. We saw all the park. The park is usually the lake and a little bit wooded area over there. Very nice little park, but pale in comparison with the New Jersey beautiful parks. All right, maybe there are other states that we are yet to explore with a lot better parks than New Jersey and Ohio and New York and Philadelphia and all these places. Now let's talk about a little about the history here. You see, this is about to the men and women of the United States who served in the armed forces. You see the same theme here as Iron Mountain. You can see Iron Mountain Memorial in another of my videos. Please go there, look in the channel. You see United States Army, the Navy, the American Legion, United States Air Force, National Guard, veterans of foreign wars, Vietnam Wars of America, disabled American veterans, Merchant Marine, United States Coast Guard. You see all these plaques are here. They're very good. You see, like a nice, it's done right. There is a big bell. We can, all right. So you see that somebody took. We cannot. Oh, it's a shame that we cannot use the bell anyway. And this is the plaque here. This is made in 24 years ago, July 4th, 2001. Now here it is to show you. Over there is the police force of Genoa, I believe, and over there is the main street, and that's the church exactly. I was here yesterday reflecting on Genoa in another video. Now this is a very interesting mural here on the side of the police office, and looks like this. I will show it to you close up. Oppa, there is an ice cream place that is out of business. I wonder why. I don't know why. People here seems to be very quiet. It's absolutely family oriented town. People go to their jobs at the nearby factories or whatever. Offices. There's no offices. It's like mostly factory workers here and truck drivers and farmers. That's like the population in this area. Now here is the mural. You see, say welcome to Genoa, Ohio, and that's the church, and the church is like right here, and there's a train. You see, used to be a train here, used to be all this stuff that you see in the thing, and they are still here, and the town of Genoa is still here. The artist, this is the artist. Find him out. Cannot read his graffiti style. These artists, they have too much style graffiti, so artistic that you cannot read their names. Yes, and now here is the church that he drew, and that's the fire department, the police office. This is like the what is that? That looks like the police station. Administration zoning office. Yes, this is the administration zoning office. I don't know what that means. I think this should be like 2 rooms, but they have like this huge building. Income tax, utilities, fiscal office. Yes. And the police department. Yeah, in this building there, the police department, the income tax, utilities, fiscal office, officer, and administration zoning office. Wow, all the power is in these 2-3 offices. The church here, I don't know, it looks empty. No power, no more power in the church. Now the power is in the hands of, well, a few bureaucrats and the police. I guess that's how it is in the Genoa. And yeah, I want to see why the ice cream place, it is no more. And yes, that's you see, that's the usual corn pio or whatever trailer. Everybody here has like a truck, pickup truck. That's the preferred vehicle. Pickup truck, SUVs like this, you see, SUV. That's Ford, the latest and the greatest. I have one like this. Okay, it's called Edge. And everybody has a pickup truck. And now here is the ice cream place, out of business. The machines are still here. Maybe it's not the season, but I don't think so. Yeah, the season is always season. Ice cream should be always good. Maybe just this one is out of business. It's called Genoa Big Dipper, home of scrumptious ice cream treats, tasty sandwiches, and finger Foods, great service, and smiling faces. Yes, exactly. Exactly. A lot of smiling faces and nobody here. Maybe they are just on vacation. Who knows? You see? Now, what I don't like in Genoa, it's all these fences and gated stuff. Why they have to make it? Not good. You see? I think overall the people of Genoa are overprotective in their character. I don't know why. It's like they're not very open for, I guess, new ideas. They are not very. It's just an assumption. I may be wrong. They are not very open for newcomers. They are not very open for new ideas. They are not very open for new concept. Kind of conservative. Let's put it this way. Strictly conservative. People with their pickup trucks. They all look the same. A beard guy, overweight, with a pickup truck, with 2.3 kids, and that's it pretty much. That is Genoa, in my opinion. But who am I to? It's just that's what I see. That's what I see. Just passing through here.